What up, guys? Yo, we just finished watching Real Madrid versus Sevilla. It was a tight match, to say the least. Yo, Real Madrid dominated, but then they one goal got disallowed. That's dope.
All right,
that was but
listen,
but
Sevilla
that second
played like trash, bro.
Yeah, I know. I don't like Lopetegui.
I felt like
anymore.
Sevilla wasn't inspired or anything. Even though Lopetegui was on the stands going crazy. Yo, I didn't see Sevilla run that much, like even towards the end.
I guess that's the reason they're fourth. I think the only reason Sevilla's fourth right now, Lopetegui is an alright coach, but he's not the best. I'm happy he left Madrid. I'm not happy about Madrid's winning. Like either, I was gonna say either. You're not happy.
I'm not happy.
I'm happy that we got the 3 points. I'm happy, but we're still struggling to score, right? Like we're still. That's the thing though. I think that Zidane's like tactics, where it's like the way he's trying to score is trying to open up with his forwards. He opens up the defense, and then the midfield score.
Mm-hmm. That was pretty evident.
It doesn't get us that many goals, you know.
I mean,
but today,
scoring crazy though.
Yeah, I mean, Benzema wasn't in the game today. Like he came in later in the game, but he's still I think that's just the tactic he's using. He's using the forwards to open up the defense. I don't know how I'm liking that gameplay because it's like we always struggle to score. Like Casemiro did an amazing header and then an amazing chip, which was relieving. But it's Sevilla too. I don't know how to feel about this one.
Listen,
that's the thing.
So Madrid 2, obviously Sevilla 1.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you feel about the 4-3-3? Because as you guys can see here, like for the lineup, look, this is what I think it's actually really smart.
I felt more comfortable with the formations that we played during the Supercopa.
What formation was that?
It was with 2 cams. I don't remember the actual formation. It was like 4-2-1, I think. Okay. I think. I'm not positive, but it was 4, then 4, and then 2 cams and a striker. I felt like that one we looked way more solid. You know? Like I didn't feel like I felt like we were gonna score eventually. But I guess it didn't work in the last game. But it was Atletico, so Atletico are a decent team too.
Yo, even though I hate Madrid,
I
love Barca. I do gotta say, I think Madrid are really strong this match. Mm-hmm. I think because they used the 4-3-3, Lucas Vazquez and Rodrigo open up the wings, and then since you have like such good midfielders that can shoot, Cruz can shoot. Casemiro obviously scored 2 today, and Modric can shoot. But they will go up and then pass it to the middle.
But we've tied so many games because of that, because we haven't been able to score. Like it's so frustrating.
That's right.
I felt the same way this match. I don't know. In the Supercopa, I felt like way more comfortable when I was watching them. They looked way more. I don't know, like they were about to score as opposed to like here where they played well. I guess they controlled the game. They lost some balls there that like it's just very risky balls, but I don't know.
They did lose balls, but dude, I think Madrid.
I mean, possession wise, it was 52-48. It wasn't even that much more. We did all right passes, yeah.
Why did it look like Madrid was dominating? The stats don't really show that.
It's because the thing is, Madrid started off really strong. I think in the first 20 to 25 minutes, they eased up for the second half of the first, the second half of the first half, and then for the second half, they did the same thing. They were really intense. I think they were more intense in the second half. I think they kept it more balanced as opposed to letting Sevilla get more chances.
Yo, one thing I gotta
say. Both
both
goals were weird. Like one got disallowed by Sevilla, which seemed fair. The thing is, VAR is so confusing now, so I don't even know.
That seemed fair because I don't know who the guy was.
And then the second one, like the one that they actually counted, it looked even more unfair than the first one. Cause Militao got fouled with the shoulder. That was.
And then the handball by Haddadi.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think the first one that got disallowed,
I feel like
it was deserved. Shoulder. I mean, the guy put up a shoulder.
If that was disallowed, I feel like the first one should like this one should have been disallowed. The goal that's there.
The second one?
Yeah, the second one.
First one.
Yeah, the goal, the actual goal.
Normally, like even when watching, Ray Hudson said that any handball inside.
Yeah, according to the rules.
But then they give the ref the discretion to choose what he believes happened.
I mean, it hit handball twice. And then, like, it was a fumble.
But he was trying to stand up.
But it's still, like, any handball, though. That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Up to the, I guess, I don't know.
Now, what? Like, if they're gonna make new rules, shouldn't they follow it? It's like, I don't know.
Again, man. It's up to the ref's discretion.
It's up to discretion.
I thought that was.
After
the first goal, Madrid got really, like, very scared, I think. They seem more just nervous. they kept giving they just kept giving Sevilla the possession, and they just kept giving them chances a little bit. Like they didn't seem like they were trying to get the ball back. But thankfully, Casemiro scored. And then afterwards, the game just both teams sort of just stopped. Like Madrid have that tendency where they when they're ahead, they seem to ease up. Obviously, I guess to rest up, but it gives Sevilla more chances to score. But Sevilla didn't take those chances. They did have good chances. How many chances? Shots on target 3. And Vinny missing again. He's young, so I keep letting it slide. But that shot was terrible when he brought him in. Rodrigo was terrible though. In this
Rodrigo
game.
was
actually
bad.
terrible in the left wing.
I think we're gonna go over all the players. We're gonna give them their ratings towards the end. But Vinicius was. I mean, Rodrigo was bad. Even some passes couldn't do right.
No.
We were asking for Vinicius to come in, and then when he came in, we're like,
I just feel
someone
lucky.
That should have come in.
The thing is, it wasn't a comfortable win, and I just feel lucky that we won. You know what I mean? It wasn't lucky goals because Casemiro did amazing. They were very well set up. I guess Jovic's chip backwards, because any pass backwards is more it's like a Hail Mary,
That was Jovic's only contribution, I feel, though. If he didn't do that,
that's what I'm saying, though.
Noticed him at all.
The entire forward line, the wingers, with this formation, because that's the one that we usually play, the 4-3-3, and it's the one that we played with most of the season. The Supercopa, I know, we've also played 4-4-2. The thing is, Hazard is injured, too. A lot of players are injured.
That's right.
So, I guess...
Yeah, because Hazard would have been for Rodrigo.
I would have preferred to see, though, the 4-4-2-1, I guess. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure.
4-4-2. You got one more player in there, I think.
4-4-2-1? No, it was just moving the wingers to cam roles, and then Jovic as striker.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure that's the one we played against in the Supercopa. But overall, I'm happy that we won. Happy we got 3 points. Hope you guys lose tomorrow. He's a Barca fan, by the way.
I guess some last remarks before we give them the ratings. Is I love the way Madrid. I'm
relieved that we won.
The way they press.
They were really intense.
The way they press Sevilla is amazing. Sevilla couldn't even play backwards to their own half, dude. That was impressive. Maybe not the
intense thing, but they've controlled so many games. I'm pretty sure we have 7 ties or something. I think that's how many games we've gotten tied in. Because of that, we've dominated the game, and they just haven't been able to score. And it's the same tactics that we played this game, and it's just I'm getting tired of it.
Yeah, for me, what's weird?
We did get chances, but I want more goals. I want people that should score. We need a goal scorer. Obviously, that was supposed to be Hazard, but he's not. He's injured right now. He just started getting comfortable right before, But I don't know how comfortable he is. We need a goal scorer. Benzema has been scoring goals because that's kind of what he's been put there to do. But I think with anybody else, I think if we had another striker, that striker would have scored more. I think so, in my mind.
So maybe in a way, Zidane did this lineup
to test it,
knowing that the striking force maybe isn't the best,
and just to open up the defense.
Because we saw plays where the wingers
Modric
will pass it inside and then pass it inside and pass it inside and pass it inside. Fake shots.
I think Ray said this because being sports, Ray is one of the commentators. He was like, "Oh damn, I forgot what he was gonna say." What did he say? Was there something about Modric?
That he's
he's getting old.
But he's still playing 90 minutes.
34, he said, which is crazy. He still played the full 90 minutes. And he contributed a lot in this game, I thought.
For me, Modric was the man of the match. Even though he didn't score anything, I think he's the one that led the midfield, especially the first half. Second half, he kind of died off a little. Just a little for me. But I think Modric was outstanding, man. But I was going to say, for me, what's weird is that Madrid's a team that can apply so much pressure throughout the whole game. But then always
the thing is, they always loosen up. After once they're ahead, they feel comfortable. They start loosening up, and then they'll press again, and then they'll start loosening up, and then they press again. Which I think is good and bad because it's good because they don't get as tired, but it's bad because then you give Sevilla more chances. But they do play the counter attack. But I'm always afraid when they don't when Madrid, they seem comfortable to control the middle, but when it's on the wings, it's okay, the Sevilla might score, They seem really and it's with every team. When the team plays through the wings, Madrid are they don't get the ball right away, They don't. I don't know. It's a little scary when they go down the wings.
What I was gonna say is I like the tactics that Zidane did towards the end of the match. at least the tactics for me where you get the ball and then you just pass it to Vinicius, and then
Vinny
and then
was
he
doing
just
good.
sped through the defense. Yo, I think once Vinny, I hope he's
score.
practicing
Learns
how
how
to
to
shoot.
score.
Yo, I swear, like
Vinny definitely
you
did
know
better.
he's practicing how
He
to
did
shoot.
way better than Rodrigo though.
He did a lot better. In the
was
short time
trying-
Vinny was in there,
Rodrigo just had no chem with anybody. Like every time he tried something, it just wouldn't work out. Like
yeah, it was weird because I always thought Rodrigo was better than Vinicius.
he is, or at least from what like he looks way more comfortable than Vinny. Vinny seems really like when he's trying to score, he looks really uncomfortable. Rodrigo from the first goals that he there's like hair here, not our hair, my dog's hair. Yeah, Rodrigo seems way more comfortable in front of goal. But this game was just terrible for him. Like, he just had a bad game. That's what I think.
Yo, Vinicius came in and he has such a. I saw the confidence in Vinicius, yo.
He plays that Madrid style where he goes down the wing, the counter attack,
Oh,
and
hell
then
yeah.
like get good.
And his jukes, dude, amazing. Like
He passed it to Cruz and Cruz almost scored, but who was it? How do you even say that name? Vaklik, the goalkeeper for Sevilla,
Okay,
saved it, which was insane because that should have been a goal.
yo, I think like as my last remarks, I think Madrid deserved a W. I don't think they deserve a tie. I think Madrid dominated.
they
It was a
dominated.
good match. I think they deserve more goals, if anything.
That's what I'm saying. They deserve way more goals, but no one can score them. Because we saw it. Like I think in like I guess the second half of the first half and the first half of the second half, they were just kind of like they were just there in front of the goal, but they couldn't get through it. Or was it more of the first half? At one point in the game, they were like right in front of goal, but they couldn't get past that, and then they couldn't. Like Sevilla, I guess, was really tight.
I see that. I see. Is it when they were doing the passes like around the goal?
Yeah, and no one was ready to shoot. That's the thing.
I like
no
that
one
though.
was ready to shoot.
I like what Madrid does. It's like they choke the team out,
and then they
but then there's no final like
Exactly,
shot or pass,
exactly.
and that's what sucks.
That's what Madrid need. They need that final shot ready to take, which Casemiro was, like
And that's weird
today.
to have Casemiro be that player.
CDM, we shouldn't be depending on the CDM to score, even though it is tactical because that is part of the game.
Yeah.
I feel like, top lead scorers aren't CDMs. Like they're there just in case. Because they're tall, they can get the headers. They're in the edge of the box. But we need a striker, which Jovic hasn't been the best. And Benzema's obviously injured right now.
You know what? I would love to say that
Mariano hasn't.
that the way Madrid is going about this and going through the league right now, just like depending on Casemiro. But I can't even say that because
Well, no, 'cause
Benzema's on fire and he's doing
That's
good.
the thing, though.
So we
It's
can't
not
really
always
say.
Casemiro.
But the
You
thing
know
is
what I
that
mean?
the way Madrid has won, like even throughout history,
Because I watched so many games with
past leagues-
Casemiro. Like,
dude, it's been
he can't score
Ramos,
sometimes.
Varane, Casemiro. It's just players that give them the wins.
Exactly.
Like Madrid's such an odd team
Where a bunch of players kind of score.
that a bunch of players score. So even though we're seeing this now and we're worried
Because
about
we don't have a
this,
solid goal scorer.
but
I mean,
even though you're
Benzema
worried about
is.
this, yo, Madrid make it in finals because of this.
That's
of
the
this
thing.
weird
I don't know how to
tactic.
feel right now. Because last season, we were terrible. Terrible.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we didn't win anything. Terrible. But now this season, we're decent, but we're not there yet. And I think we just need an actual goal scorer. Benzema has been there, and he's amazing, obviously. He gives it all for the team. But I think we just need a solid goal scorer. You know what I mean?
That's not Benzema. Because I wanted to criticize. I want to say that Madrid really have no set striker, but Benzema is doing amazing.
He is, but
He's doing bits. And how old is Benzema?
he's like 30 or 29, 30, 31 maybe.
Okay,
Around
so
that age.
they might need a player for the future, but I think as of right now, Madrid's doing really good, bro. I think they're playing really good.
I think
better than last
Zidane's
season.
tactics are definitely saving Madrid. You know what I mean?
And like
I'm not the biggest fan of them because they solely depend on everyone but the forwards to score. And I wish our forwards would be more lethal.
I
But
see
right
that.
now we don't have that.
I see
Like
that.
Vasquez
I
is a
see
solid
that.
player. He gives that's the thing about the whole team. They all work hard. Like it's not they don't. I love everybody, but they're not. You know what I mean? Like there's some oomph missing, which is why I'm happy that we got the win.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm definitely expecting more.
You know what? I like that. I like that you're not just complacent with
Yeah,
the win.
Yeah.
Because I know like there's some
Because
majority.
they played shit. Like they actually played shit. Like they didn't even like. Obviously they got 2 goals, but like they didn't play that well either. I feel like we should have dominated way more.
I mean, you're playing a fourth place team.
Mm-hmm.
And like for me, I said Sevilla looked lazy to me. They looked lazy, but they did control the ball a lot. They had a lot of chances as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a 4th place team.
Mm-hmm.
I think Madrid was good. Obviously not great.
Yeah.
And then again, they don't have their key players like all of them in the field.
I'm definitely
either.
scared for Champions League.
There was no
though.
Ramos, man.
I'm definitely scared for Champions League.
Yeah, like unless you're gonna depend on Casemiro, which Casemiro's pulled through. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Casemiro gave you the Champions one time.
Like
It's
they're
weird.
all
It's
great
weird.
players,
It's
but you
weird.
shouldn't depend on your CDM to score. You know what I mean? Like that's a weird tactic.
But that's a tactic that's been.
But
working.
it doesn't always work. That's why we
that's
have
right.
7 ties.
That's right. That is right.
It's a tactic that does work, but we need better. You know what I mean? Which obviously you can't do with the squad that he has because we need an actual goal scorer, which I'm hoping we get. You know, and you know obviously Bale is injured and stuff. Like it's just so many players are injured.
I always forget Bale's in Madrid. I don't know why I forget at this point. But all right, yo, I say we give him the ratings.
Just for Madrid, right?
Yeah, just for Madrid.
Okay.
Yeah, just Madrid right now. So Courtois.
Courtois, I think he did.
Oh, he was all right.
He did some questionable things. Like
He
one point,
did.
he came out for the ball.
It was
weird.
weird.
And it was like he didn't have to come out.
Right?
Yeah, I'll give him a 6 or 7.
I'll give him a 7. I have a 7.
A 7.
I'll give him a
7 is
7.
fair. Carvajal, I mean, I saw him everywhere. He was working hard.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
he got an 8, right?
8 from me too.
Yeah. Militao did pretty good.
Militao was amazing.
He did pretty
He
good.
was
That's what I'm
really
saying.
good
The
for me.
whole squad did good.
Militao
but like,
was really good.
you need that goal scorer.
Militao, I give him a 9.
I think an 8.5 for me.
Varane.
He was solid. He was the one like holding it back. I think like just holding it
I
apart.
don't know. I didn't see Varane that much. I mean, I shouldn't. You know.
He's a defender.
I give him an 8.5.
8.5 too. Yeah.
Solid.
Marcelo.
I don't know how to feel about Marcelo, man.
He was doing Marcelo. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know though. Maybe 7.5. Maybe 8.
Like he
8.
was good defensively. He was. I saw him a lot as a winger.
Yeah.
He had presence. He tracked a lot of players.
Yeah.
I give him a 7.5.
Modric, I give him a 9.
9 too. Modric was amazing.
Casemiro, I think a 10 since he got both goals.
Dude, without Casemiro, Madrid
Cruz,
would've
I
lost.
give him an 8.5 because he was like the whole team showed up. I'm
All
not
the
saying the
midfield.
whole team didn't, but just, I want that goal scorer.
I don't know what to give Vasquez, man.
I want to be comfortable when someone goes, up and be like, he's gonna score. You know
I
what
see
mean?
that. It's not like
I mean,
okay.
who Ronaldo was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we just need that goal scorer.
Yeah.
Which Vinny is, but he just can't score.
He's not that goal
You know what I
scorer,
mean?
bro.
Like, he's not a goal scorer, but like he when he goes up, you're like, oh, you know what I mean? Like it's
Like you
exciting.
think he's gonna score. It's like
Yeah.
he did all this. Now the easiest
Yeah.
part. Like he does the hardest part so easy.
And then he has to shoot.
And then what people think is easy, like just shooting, it doesn't even come close.
I'm really hoping he gets comfortable. Vasquez, I think solid 8.5.
I'll give him a 7. I didn't see him that much.
I saw him. He's always that the hard worker. He goes back and forth.
Jovic, he did one good play.
He did an
for me.
assist, so I'll give him a 7.5.
Yeah,
7.
but that's it, you know.
He didn't honestly.
It's like you would hope you'd be
Rodrigo
like,
did
oh my
shit.
god,
I give him a
Jovic.
6.5.
For Jovic is like you would hope he had like 8 shots on target.
Yeah.
But then again,
Pretty young.
I'm not sure if the chemistry's still there.
When he came to Madrid, he was good in the German league. But when he came to Madrid, I wasn't that excited about him. I think Timo Werner. I think that is a better buy.
I see that. And then Rodrigo, what'd you give Rodrigo?
6.5.
I give him a 6. Yo, he was horrible.
He was horrible.
He was just bad.
All right.
And then substitute.
Kareem came in. I think he did good in the same thing that Jovic was doing, which was opening up.
Benzema at all, man.
But yeah, I give him a 6.
I give him a 6
Since
too.
he came in second half, he didn't do much.
Mm-hmm.
Mendy, same thing. 6.
Yo, Mendy was. We saw him as a striker at one point. He was just up there.
Yeah, he did a
asked
run.
once.
I was like, what? The way they play Mendy is so weird. Anyway.
Yeah, Mendy, I give him a 7.
Yo, Vinny gets an 8 because he came on and it changed the game a little bit. Like, he
Yeah.
seemed more loose. Like, I noticed that last season when he came in, it's like he brings a spark.
He brings an energy.
Right?
That's
And he misses and then
beautiful.
kills the energy.
Yeah, he's got to just practice day and night just shooting. I'm sure he does.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he needs a therapist or something, dude. He probably just like locks
I think he
up.
just freaks up. Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
just freaks up. Locks up, freaks out. My voice great.
Yeah, but then other than that, like Madrid overall was really good.
Yeah, I think so.
Really good. Sevilla played a decent game.
I just feel like
Good
there's an
defensively.
umph that Madrid still need. And I hope we manage to get it. Because, a comfortability. Is that a word? Comfort. To be more comfortable when I'm watching them and being like, they're playing great. They're like, a goal is coming. Because usually it's like a goal is coming and it never comes. You know?
Yo.
Like, I was so afraid that we were going to tie this game. It was looking that way.
It looked like you were gonna tie.
That's been the whole season. It's been a lot of, most games.
But, now Madrid put more pressure on Barca for the game tomorrow.
I'm expecting you guys to lose.
And I am not
Who are
ready.
you guys playing?
We're versing Granada, I'm pretty sure. Check it out. I think we're versing Granada. And I think they beat us last time. which I'm almost positive. Let me see.
Barca?
Let's see. Barcelona's. I'm pretty sure it's Granada.
Yeah,
Granada. And now with Kike Setien, like, there's a lot of high hopes for Kike, but I don't know how much he can change in like a week.
I love Barca fans because
like they're having such
they're
high
hyping
hopes.
him up.
They're hyping so much. Like, calm down. It's only a week. It's only been a week. However, I do hope we win because not Madrid's first.
Yes.
And that'll get Madrid happy and give them the energy I think you're looking for.
I think if they go first, they might get comfortable again and they might lose again. It's a weird mentality.
That's right. Madrid was first already, right?
And
then they lost it. And then Barca came
it was
back.
right before the break.
Gotta love them.
It's like that same thing. It's like I'm really hoping. I want to say get their shit together, but they already got their shit together.
They do.
But like, something's missing, and I don't know. Let us know down below if you.
Let us know if it's tactical, or it's just like
mental.
No, let us know what Madrid's playing is tactical. Like, this is the tactic. This is the way it is. Or is Madrid just getting lucky or like making their own plays in a way?
I don't know. It's weird.
Because you would think that the tactics for Jokic
I just feel weird. Like, I know probably some fans are just happy we're winning and like, give it that, whatever. Mm-hmm. But it's like, if we tie, like almost every other game, it's bad.
Right.
It's bad. I don't think the tactics are working up until, that well, at least for me.
I mean, as of right now, Madrid's still battling for La Liga.
Yeah.
Champions.
Yeah.
Race. So still good as of right now, but I see what you mean, bro.
Hopefully you guys enjoy this, I guess, post match analysis.
There you go.
Yeah, let us know down below what you guys thought of the game. But stay tuned for more.
Check us out tomorrow for the Barca post match review.
Yep, next time. Peace.
Bye.